Hello everybody, welcome to OCHD and welcome to another Kotodaman video. I wanted to do this on the day the event came out, but I was quite sick. So I've waited until there's not much time left, unfortunately. I've tried to not play the game because then it would have auto-completed the missions. But one of the missions is already completed. I'm assuming that's one of the ones clear a certain stage in story or something like that, where I've just already cleared the stage. I don't know. But we're going to find out and open it up here. So that was clearing story mode stages. So as with before, if you haven't cleared those already and you need that help clearing those on the bingo board, you just click on those panels and then you go where it takes you. And it might not take you directly to the stage. That will depend on whether you have unlocked the stage, but it will take you to the section that the stage is in. And obviously you can see this is like stage 6 of whatever section that is, and then that's like number 5 of whatever that is, and you just got to clear each of those once. So obviously I'd already done it. I didn't know. But yes, this is the Konosuba collaboration, if I didn't say it already. And we're just going to be going through the bingo board to get these 1,000 gems, because 1,000 gems for free is always good. Now, as always, the first and foremost, the most annoying thing that you have to do is you need to farm whatever the generic boss, mob, whatever you want to call it, is for this event. And in this case, it's the Cabbage. Now, by no means are these stages difficult. But you got to clear it quite a few times, unfortunately. So we'll start off by clearing the medium, because you got to clear both anyway. I guess we may as well just bring a red team. Or do we go Tokyo? Let's go with Tokyo Revengers. I don't know. I don't know what the gimmicks are, so I guess we will see. But as before, it's like you clear 3 times total of either the higher or the lower stage. It doesn't matter. You can mix and match. But you're going to need to clear it way more times than that, because even though that will clear the bingo board, you're going to have to get them to max luck. So this is the Flying Cabbage. And I guess I'll show you me clearing this one and the next one once, and then you'll probably see like a sped through of me beating the slightly more difficult, not difficult, the more farming aspect. There's a lot of farming, so all the farming that'll be sped through, and then we'll talk about the stuff that's more important, I guess. So the hinting can be much there. Shusa. We're just gonna put in sounds that I think sound good together. Just guessing. Don't really know. It did give us as much as giving off them two as the special, which means we're probably gonna. It's the easiest stage. We're probably gonna kill it in one hit. It'll be nice. It cuts down your farming so much if you could beat these stages in one hit. I know this is the lower stage, so it's a bit different. Now, this is interesting. This is like special cut-ins, special like event clear stuff for Konosuba. I don't think they've done that before. Normally it just has the baked-in Kotodaman stuff, but like the start screen and the finish screen, that is all specifically changed to Konosuba stuff, which is really cool for a collab. And obviously, the Flying Cabbage, they decided, does not have a voice line. Not that that's really a shock, I suppose. But yes, we'll take care of that. And then we'll move on to this stage here. And we will turn this on, because we want the double drops. And yeah, so if you can play this in one go, your farming is so much easier. Now it gave us Shusa last time, and that got us an ult with Mikey and Takamichi. I don't know if that's enough. But if it is, then hey, pretty cool. And it's actually given us a suggestion, Satake. So let's just listen to it and see if that's enough to get a one-shot kill. And I really do hope so, because even it taking 2 turns, that almost doubles how long the stage farm takes, and that's not what you want. It is a lot of farming. Not quite 1 hit there, but as long as I can get like 2 specials off, it's gonna be 1 turn. So that's good. So this next part, is just gonna be sped up of me clearing it the prerequisite number of times to max it out, and then that way you don't have to sit through all of that, because that is one of the missions on the bingo board, and we'll cross them off once we're done here. And as I'm speeding through this, I just wanted to mention something I will forget to do here, that you should do, is go and clear the daily stage. Even if you want to do this all in 1 day, if you clear the daily stage, that does give you bonus cabbage, and that's really gonna speed things up for you in terms of your farm, because I think just 1 run gives you like a 20 luck copy or something like that, like a higher luck copy, and that's gonna knock off a lot of what you need to do. That and the bonus drops are your 2 biggest helpers in trying to get this done quickly, and that's going to help expedite the process. If stamina is an issue, then definitely do it over the course of a few days, and make sure to clear that daily stage every day. Okay, so we're done with the cabbage. Max luck. Only needed to farm up to 50, because from the mission copies, that gets up to 105. You only need 100. And yeah, so we're done with that section. Let's see what else you got. So first mission clear, second mission not clear. What? What? Is it a different stage? What? Alright, I guess it was a different stage. It's it's Aqua being eaten by a frog. A toad, sorry. Eaten by a toad. So I guess we have to turn that off. We have to clear this a few times. Now the difference between this stage and that stage, I'm assuming, is the cabbage is the generic, like, evolver type unit. And this is just a regular farmable, I think. But let's see. And, oh wow, she goes halfway through the. Oh no, there she is. Okay, so it has copy on this stage. Normally not too much of an issue, because we have a few copy resistant this team. You can see one right here with Smiley. But it's not suggesting using him there. Now, I will say this. This game typically will not take into account debuffs when making hints and suggestions for how you should line up your letters. So, in this instance, like, it might be better for me to do this. But I'm going to do this just because I think we're going to kill it regardless. But say, for example, here, I do have a copy resist tuning I can put here. But just to show you how copy works, if I put this in here, and it copies the one to the right, which in this case is not going to be very useful. So I don't think there's going to be any special attack or anything like that coming off of them. But again, because it's the easier stage, I don't think it's going to matter that much. Although, well, we'll see. yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I knew all along. Typically, these sort of stages, you're not expected to max them out, but you can. It's up to you. And obviously, the stronger the unit is that you max out, the more useful they're going to be as a leader in co-op, which is where the max luck typically comes into play. Of course, you can use them in regular stages as well. You get luck bonuses in regular stages, but I'd say it's most effective and most useful in co-op. So I mean, it's up to you how you want to approach that. A lot of the time, if a co-op stage is like even remotely hard, I'm just not bringing a unit from like one of these stages. There's just no way. Because what's the point? Like, I get like maybe one extra drop. If I've only got to beat it once, then I'm just gonna bring a team that could beat it once, and that'll be that. I don't really want to mess about with trying to get the most out of the drops when the drops really aren't that good on a lot of stages. It's really not that consequential, especially when you bring like a max luck unit and you get like 2 little like evolver drops or something. What a waste. What was the point? So here it might be a little bit more consequential what we put in that circle. We don't have any of our copy resists on the front line. So we're starting off simple there. And I would say in a lot of cases, you can just do that. Top should be fine. Let's just put that here. And then I'm gonna say it's saying Sa, so we'll put Sa there and we'll see what happens. It did work. It did work. Top. Oh, beautiful. All 4 of them. I don't know how much damage that's actually going to do, but I guess we'll see. I would have liked to have had a green unit on the front line, but yeah, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. That stage probably does have more HP than the Cabbage. It's not the Mikey's special. It just cleared it in 1 hit, but didn't clear the other one in 1 hit. I had 4 units there activated, and they do buff each other, so I think that's probably why. So yeah, we just need to clear this 1 more time, and then that's another stage down. As always, like you saw, I got the stages mixed up. I thought I had to kill the Cabbage one like 3 times and then whatever. So, but even when you do, you just click on it, and it takes you to where you got to be and what you got to be doing. So we'll continue. Here's an opportunity to get a green unit in here. That's not really going to be... We'd prefer Ta. We would. But it's not really feasible right now, so... fuck it. Let's just put it in and let's see what happens. And then let's do that and just see. I'm not sure what to expect here. It worked, so there you go. And that's going to be mission complete. Still got a few more to do on the bingo board, but for now, mission complete. Yeah, maybe in later videos I'll try like different teams around, but that's like my go-to team. I use it for basically anything where I think I'm not going to be able to beat this. I bring these guys and normally we get it done. Not always. There were some stages. I mean, even in the last event, the like Lycagon stage, I didn't really have as much time to try it as I would have liked because I was doing the backing up of the Jumputi stuff. But that I came close a few times, but it was tough. It was really, really tough. And that team did not cut it. I needed something completely bespoke for that stage. So that's done. And now we move on to the collaboration quest, which is the quiz quest. Now, these ones are not fun. If you could read it, obviously, then it would be fun. But I can't. So I can read little bits here and there, but very rarely enough that it's like, oh yeah, I can just answer that question on the fly. So I've got a guide up which I will link in the description. I'm pretty sure it's the same channel I used before, but I will also be showing guide information on the sides of this video. So either way, you're covered. You should be able to check that out and figure out what's going on. Bear in mind, they can be moved around within their sections. The section 1, section 2, section 3, they're not necessarily going to come up in the order that they're shown in those sections, the order that I get them in. So this one is... we need you. Ba. Ku. I can guess the rest. But Tsu. Which is the explosion. Very good. And remember, you only need 2 of these. You don't need to do all of them. You don't need to do all of them at all. This is that one. It is... let's see. That. And then a little... Ra. Ha. Or Dullahan, the headless horseman. Then this one, the me Gami, which, if I remember correctly, means like useless goddess, which means this question is about Aqua. How delightful. Awesome. And this is the last one of this section. And this one is Union. That's easy enough. Union. Obviously, you're going to be here are some names you're familiar with, if you're familiar with Konosuba, but if you're not, then you're not, unfortunately. But hey ho. So this one, it's Iris. So that's Iris. And then you can see me unlocking the Konosuba words down there as we go along. This key. Gotta be little, yeah. Oh, is it little? Yeah, it is. It is little. Yeah. Yeah, Betsy. I'm not sure what that is, but it'll say on screen, I'm sure. What the hell is this one? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, Raratina. Yes. I know exactly what you mean now. Why can't I see it now? Am I losing my mind? Yes. Yes, I am. Let's go. What is this one? I don't know. Oh, it's this section. Okay. So, ED. Yeah, not 100% sure on this one. Sometimes I have trouble with read because it's like it's different in. Sometimes it's separated and sometimes it's together, and I don't know which ones. But in this game it's together, so you have to remember that. But sometimes you'll see it drawn and it's separated, and it's a bit confusing. But that's fine. Last two questions. This one is Corona Ito. Again, hopefully I have these all on screen. And last one. So I got that wrong. I was reading the wrong section. I got that wrong. So this question is just wrong, unfortunately. Is there a way I can restart it? Yes, there is. Oh shit, I got like no time left. So master. Oh, master. And we're done! Yay! I find that part, like, if this was a global game, I feel like that would be a really cool inclusion. You can share your results on Twitter, and you can, you know, and you get a reward for it, and it's like, it's kind of nice. And I do feel like, you know, you get to add collaboration words to your dictionary sort of thing, and that's cool. This game will never exist as global though. And yeah, even if it did, I doubt it's getting the same amount of collaborations, because collaborations tend to be a copyright nightmare. But that's complete. Bang, ticked off. And I have just realized that it wants me to get the fucking toad to max luck as well. So I guess that means I'm going to be farming the toad. So and another speed up section. Enjoy. Okay, so a couple of things to mention while watching this section. Number one, I do at some point decide, you know what, enough is enough, and I'm gonna go and get the luck lead. I know I said before, oh, it's mostly inconsequential, but when you're not using the double drop and you're just getting that one drop at a time, bear in mind the double drop doesn't affect the luck drops. So the luck drops are more useful when you're not using that, at least. And when you're just doing that one at a time, you realize just how important it is to just get every dupe you could possibly get. And so you can see here, I'm quickly going through and I'm making a green team that's going to be max luck. I think it's got Tyson from Digimon as the leader. And that was my desperate attempt to try and speed this up, because it felt like it was going so slow. Some runs I was getting like 1 copy. It felt like some of them I might have got 0. I don't know if that's true, but it was just really, really bad. And another thing I noticed at one point was that I hadn't done the daily stage, and I mentioned this earlier in the video. The daily stage gives you a higher luck copy of the unit, it's definitely worth doing. It definitely helps with the grind. And if you're playing this regularly and not trying to do it all in one sprint, just clearing those daily stages every day will go a lot of the way towards you finishing the job. Okay, we're done with the toad. That took a bit longer than I hoped it would, but nonetheless, it is done, and we get a bunch of, I don't know, something for doing that. Now, that's cleared. Now we have to beat the... This is once a day stage. This is not the team I want to bring along. I just dismantled my blue team. There's not enough team slots in this game. You get 6. The 6 is not enough. There's more than 6 types in the game. But anyway. So I don't know what this stage is exactly. I don't know what to expect. It's a 50 stamina, so gotta keep your wits about you, I suppose. I don't think I have any barrier breakers in this team, but we may do. But I kind of need to get some blue characters going. And I've not had very much luck here. Nope. So we have... Well... We might die here. we might just die here. I don't know. Maybe we do enough damage, but I don't think so. Let's just go like that. That bomb is going to go off. I think we're cooked. Oh, we're cooked. Damage wasn't awful, considering there was a barrier up. We take a couple of hits, that's fine. Bomb kills us instantly. Yeah, I had a feeling. Let's come back with some blue units. How about that, huh? Let's try that. I happen to have one back here somewhere. No. I just dismantled the blue too. I'm gonna have to put it back together again. Alright, fine. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's what I say. Okay. We want Denji. I'm pretty sure he's my best free-to-play blue leader. I don't think it actually matters if I use blue free-to-play lead. 99 luck, max luck, whatever you call it. Because it's just like a clear once and done thing. So barrier breakers, if we got them, and we do have a few. We're mainly looking for like good ones. If we have any good ones. Another barrier breaker, and the rest just fill up with blue, I guess. Whatever we got, these units will do a job. Is this the transformer? No, this is the normal one. You know what, let's bring the... We might as well bring the red one. He transforms into blue. You have to transform him on this screen, so he might disappear from the screen when I click the button, which is silly. Before you go back to blue, and now he's over here. So there we go. There's Tanjiro. Who else can we bring? There we go. And that's a team. That's the squad. That's the crew. That's the gang. They're gonna sort this out for us. Now, So the fit, if you didn't see what happened in that last stage, there's a bomb, and the bomb timer was set to 1 turn, which meant that at the end of the turn we were currently on, if I had not fulfilled the requirements, the bomb would go off, which it did. And the requirements were to, I believe, create 2 specials with blue units, which I did not do. I didn't have any blue units at the time, so I just sort of did what I could. So even with a blue team here, if I don't make the combos, I can still lose. But hopefully we get away with it. I don't know. But let's, I don't know. Let's try like that. And then, I don't know, that. Yeah, sure. Oh, just barely got away with that. Damage should be half decent, I think. Or not. I guess they didn't get their full specials off, so that's why they didn't do much damage. But her actual damage is not too bad. So I just need to be wary of bombs. And that's still set to blue, so that's good. Sometimes you will find stages where they want you to bring blue units. And you go, okay, I'll bring blue units. And then it will like change the bomb to red or something and you're screwed. So you gotta bring a mix. But you can also just try and kill off the stage in one go, if possible. So let's do that. And then I don't know. Really, yeah, let's go with that. And I think I should break the barrier as well. I'm hoping it will. Yeah, it definitely will. So she should die here, I think. That's pretty close. I think most of the time when you break the barrier, the debuff actually happens the following turn. So that might be why I didn't do quite as much damage as I had hoped there, but we did beat her, so it's fine. And then this stage is done. And these stages invaluable to your farming efforts because they do give you a big boost. And I think her name's Sena. I don't remember this character, if I'm being honest. But it's a long time since I watched Konosuba, in my defense. New season coming up, so I might rewatch and try and remember what I have forgotten. So yeah, that's done. And now I think we have to beat her stage. That's interesting. It counted a loss, so it must just be like challenged the stage 3 times. Because I haven't even challenged this one yet. So I've only done that the like daily one or whatever it is, and yeah, okay, so there you have it. And yeah, this basically they've added 2 major things to help you with grinding. Number 1 is the bonus drop. Double drop thing, and you only get 10 of those a week, and I already used all mine. And the other thing is the daily stages, which gives you a copy that has an increased luck drop, and if you take advantage of that, you'll max out everything quite quickly. If you don't, can be quite a grind, I can't lie. Yeah, I'm kind of just waiting for it to tell me what to do. Let's go with that, and then I don't want to do that again because that got me killed last time. Let's try that. Oh, I cooked. I completely messed that up. I completely messed up. You know, let's actually just retire. That was weird. Okay, let's try that again. So like shit would work here because that's like shot. But it's just what leads up to that that's gonna be like good. Could be like high shot. It's recommending Takko high shot. So let's hope that's right. We've broken the barrier, turn 1. Let's go. I don't think it's going to be a turn 1 kill. Unless Gojo does way more damage than I remember him doing. It still was not bad. Yeah, we'll get to see if my theory is correct here. No, her attack went up. Yeah, there you go. See, that's showing you that she's weaker now. So now it should be easier. Let's go for Ryokan, because I actually know that's a word, and then what? Good question. I didn't put chi there. Okay. Whatever. I'm pretty sure Ryokan should be enough to kill. Let's see what kind of damage we're talking. And so I do believe that means we are done with the bingo board. Obviously, there were the 2 stages. If you didn't already clear them, then obviously you'll have to clear those, and I would have listed what the names were on the screen. Not that that's of much help, but as always, anything you see on the bingo board, let it take you to where you need to go. You just click on it, let it take you there. Sometimes it's a little bit confusing, but normally it should be just fine. So we beat that stage. We had to do any of her stages 3 times, which we've apparently done. So we're done. That is the board complete, and we get our 1,000 gems, which we're very happy for. And then it opens board number 2. And as I've said in the past, you do get some decent rewards from this, but I'm not going to cover it because it's A, a lot more in depth, and B, all we care about here is the gems. So you can do your pulls and such and whatever. As for whether there'll be summons, I do like Konosuba, so I do want to. But as you can see, my gem number is a little bit low. So we'll see. But I'll probably do it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time.